BBFeenix here. Today's story, day 2, is one of success. In 2011, with a team of 6 of us, managed to swim the English Channel successfully. But this story doesn't begin with success. It begins in 2010, when an opportunity arose to be able to swim the Channel. And having lost my mum 7 years before to cancer, I wanted to do something back for the hospice that looked after her. People were telling me, do you know how hard it is to do that? Do you know how hard people have to train for that? You'll never be able to do that. You won't be successful. Well, I had a mission and something I wanted to achieve for myself. It was a lifelong dream, and I also had to raise money for the charity, or wanted to raise money for the charity that helped myself and my family through a hard time. So the training began, many hours of swimming around a pool, doing backstroke, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Just thinking like Dory, just keep swimming. Put in many hours of training. Well, along came the attempt. It was the beginning of the summer of 2011. We had a team of 3 of us, and we were off at 6 o'clock in the morning from Dover, Shakespeare Beach. The first guy got in, he started swimming. Great, 45 minutes into it, the water was a bit choppy, and then 50 minutes came, and he just stopped swimming. He literally just stopped swimming, was bobbing in the sea. We're like, come on, we've got to keep going, it's for charity. Are you okay? Come on, you can do this. Unfortunately, his dad hadn't been very well, and he had a mental block, and there was no changing it. So we made the hard decision to turn around and go back, and we'd have to try again. The second attempt came a month later, and we'd got a team of 6 of us together. A lot more practice had been going on. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. And then the second attempt, so the first guy got in, the waters were a lot more choppy than the first time, but we thought, you know what, we've got this, we can do this, we were ready for it, we were ready for the fight. We'd been training and we were going to do this. First hour went past, the guy was swimming, next person gets in and they get out, they start swimming for an hour, 2 hours in, fantastic, bit choppy, a couple of people being sick down underneath in the hatch of the boat, but otherwise we were doing this. I was the 3rd person to swim. Off I go, start swimming, did my hour, fantastic. The next person gets in, I get out. And 6 hours into this, we had an unfortunately freaky accident. There was a huge wave that rocked the boat, and the guy from the Channel Association that was verifying our attempt fell headfirst down the hatch. It was horrendous. We had to go back to shore. His head was cracked open, he was bleeding. We had to quickly get him back and get him sorted out. Second attempt failed. By this time, I was feeling a bit of determination, but also wondering if I was ever going to achieve this. It takes a lot of effort, this. There's more people that don't succeed than do succeed. Anyway, the 3rd attempt came on the 28th of September. We got a phone call saying that we were going to be starting around midday and that we had to meet ready at Shakespeare's Beach to go again. So we get in there, we get ready to get going, and off we go again. The 3rd attempt. Third time lucky? Let's hope so. Anyway, this time the first guy gets in and he starts swimming. Second one gets in. The water's as still as you like. It was a freakishly hot day in the end of September. Perfect. The conditions were perfect. All we had to do was to make sure we kept following the rules and get there. Unfortunately, a lot of you won't know this, but there's an English side and a French side of the English Channel, and they cross. But at a certain point of the day, or twice a day, they change directions. Now, we'd gone through the English side, okay, and we were just coming up to where the channel was about to change. And we were told that if we didn't successfully cross through that part in half an hour, that the tides were going to turn and be so strong that we'd end up in Belgium, nowhere near France. So we had to really push through that. We did it. Made it through that successfully. My first swim was at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, swimming away in the channel, seeing a ferry go past, seeing tankers go past, fishing boats. It's the most bizarre experience of my life. Anyway, we went on again. My next swim was 9 o'clock in the evening. The stars were shining. Again, there was massive ferries going past. Tiny little person swimming in the sea. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. It was an amazing experience, something I'll never forget. Apparently there were jellyfish and all sorts of things underneath me. I was looking that way. I was just swimming for my life, and I did it, and we did it. And after 12 hours and 23 minutes, the guy before me, it was my turn next, I was hoping that I could be the one to land. But after 12 hours and 23 minutes of successful swimming, we landed in Sangatte in France. It was amazing. We did it! Yes! After all that time. Now, the thing is, I was due to go to an interview that day for a job, but I actually had to say to them, I'm sorry, but I might not be able to attend the interview. And when they were like, well, why might you not be able to attend? I said, well, I've got an attempt at swimming the channel today, and I don't know how long it's going to take, so if I get back on time, I'll be there and let you know. Well, just to say, I got back, had 4 hours sleep, went to the interview, and I got the job. So, there. Anyway, this is to verify and show the success. Here is my certificate. Don't know if you can see that. Channel Ramblers on the 29th of September 2011, 12 hours and 23 minutes. You can put your mind to anything you want to if you try. Success is yours. Don't listen to anyone else. You can do what you want to do in this life. BBFeenix.